Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Today we are going back to a simple restoration because we haven't done one of those in a while, and because I have been working a lot on the next book I haven't really had much time. But I saw this pony in my bag of ponies acquired from eBay and I thought, well, this is actually not a bad condition pony. Maybe we can, instead of doing another custom, bring it back to its former pony bride glory. So let's get started with this simple process. I will explain the steps and tell you a bit more about this beautiful lady. So the first step is going to be a quick wash, and I think this might actually be enough to deal with the marks that this pony has. I think it's just mostly like little dirt. So we're going to use some dish soap in this case. You can use any soap you like, and some warm water and a brush with kind of thick what are they called, bristles, or you can also use a toothbrush. That's what I did for 2 years. I'm laughing because I was picturing using my own toothbrush. It's a different toothbrush. Different toothbrush. As you can see, the eyes were covered in some paint. This looks to be either tempera paint, like kids paint, or acrylic. In both cases, if you use some hot water and the brush, you can get rid of most of it. There was some left like in the crevices of the eyes that I then used a little sculpting tool to remove, also with a little more water. Alright, time to talk a little bit about this pony. You might recognize this pony. It's quite a late one. It's from year 8. So there were around 10 years with some later releases. So year 8 would be 1989 to 1990. And by the way, I mentioned, very disorganized, I mentioned that I'm working on a new book. This is a very big book and it has all the ponies released on every country, in every country, and with pictures that I am creating. So if you can use it to identify ponies or to learn more about the ponies, we'll have all the stories. It's a huge project, but I'm super excited about it. It's just taking a lot of time because I'm getting hyper fixated. I'm not very good at determining how many hours I should put on that every day. So I'm putting all the hours of every day. Sorry. Pony Bride. Pony Bride had its own, or her own, pose called the bride pose. White color, white hair with some iridescent tinsel that I tried to replicate. I will try to replicate in this video. It's not exactly the same, but it is close enough. And blue, or I'll say lilac bluish eyes. And the symbol or cutie mark that you can see here is in quite good condition. It's 2 purple doves tying gold wedding rings together with a little green ribbon. Very good. We have washed this pony, but as you can see there are still some marks. I don't know if you can see them, but there are still some marks. And the easiest way to remove them is with some acetone. Acetone will remove almost anything except pen marks and highlighter marks, but it will be really good for anything else. Just be careful, because if you apply it on the eyes or the symbol, it will also erase those. And very important, once you are done with this cleaning, make sure you put the pony back in some water, or you wash it with some soapy water. Here you can see everything that was included with this pony when you bought it new. There was a white veil, a wedding cake, a flower pick, and a ring that actually looks really nice. And of course we have a backcard story. We have 2 backcard stories, the US and UK versions. I will read the US version. Dum dum da dum. That's in the story. Here comes the bride, all dressed in white. Wedding bells are ringing for the pony bride, and everyone is anxiously awaiting her walk down the aisle. She looks so lovely in her lacy veil and diamond engagement ring that sparkles as brightly as the sun. Afterwards, there will be a big celebration in the garden where the bride will greet all her wedding guests and serve them delicious wedding cake baked by the lovebirds. Before the party is over, her bridesmaids will give her a bouquet to toss, and whoever catches it will be the next bride in Ponyland. Who would it be? And that is the US story, which I love because it begins with the little song thing. Now the UK version is quite different. It says as follows. One day, a very shy pony came to live in Ponyland. None of the other little ponies knew she was there. You see, wherever she saw or heard them, she would run and hide. If we dressed her up as a pony bride, music would play and bells would ring, chirped the 2 little lovebirds. Then all the other ponies would find her. Oh my god, that's exactly what they did. Now, Pony Bride doesn't feel shy, and she's got lots of little pony friends. I'm sure she will share her wedding cake with them. Aren't you? I have questions. Why UK pony makers did you write such a different one? Why is Pony Bride just a pony first, but that needs to be dressed in a wedding gown? She's also shy, but needs to be like ousted in front of everyone so she can't hide, so she can make friends. Like, as a very shy person, I always appreciate when like an extrovert adopts me and helps me communicate with the world. But I don't think these birds maybe had they probably had the right intentions, maybe not the right way to do it. I don't know. Imagine you are very shy and you're hiding, and a group of birds dresses you up in a wedding gown and gets everyone's attention. Yeah, if you have another interpretation, if I'm reading this wrong or you know why the story is so different, please let me know. Very curious. But yeah, so let's talk about the variants of this pony. There are actually 3 variants. There are 2 the 3 of them are Argentinian, like me. The first 2 are a similar symbol. There is only one dove. It's actually a very different symbol. No, I take that back. It's a dove holding a little branch with a heart at the end. Very cute. Oh yeah, we got to the point of the video where I actually forgot that I was going to add tinsel to the hair, so I redid the tail. I think you can tell by my hands expression. Yeah, hands have expressions, right? That was a bit too frustrated with this realization. A very dramatic reaction. Anyway, back to the variants, and it's in the posy pose, and they're both white with lilac eyes, but one of them is actually pearlized. That is quite a cool idea. I'm looking at the pony now and thinking, should I pearlize you? But no, we said restore. We said no customs this week. But of course, we're talking about South American ponies variants, so we have a bride that looks entirely different. Now, is this a bride or is it the truly pony that has the symbol? Doesn't matter. It's green, it has rainbow hair, and yeah, it shares the symbol with the pony bride, because I mean, it makes sense, right? You are a pony and then you get married and you are a pony bride. Oh, truly, by the way, is another pony. So the Argentinian brides share the symbol with the truly. Now, if this pony looks familiar but it's not entirely the one you remember, you're probably thinking of Bridal Beauty, which is another pony, but that was released in year 10, so 91 to 92 instead of 89 to 90. This other pony also has a backstory that is about weddings, but the difference is in the symbol. So the symbol for this year 10 pony is a heart with some roses, like the bouquet. I don't know how to say bouquet. Now, as far as I know, there is no groom pony. There is a one called Tucks and Tails that you can see here, but he's actually dressed like that because he's planning a surprise party for 2 baby ponies. I'm a little disappointed, I have to say. I wish there was a groom, so you could do bridal parties with bride and groom, or 2 brides or 2 grooms. Yeah, and maybe that could be a project for the next custom. I was actually going to use this pony because if you remember this pose from a previous video, you are probably thinking of the trans celebration pony. I wanted to do a series of LGBTQI plus ponies, and because I have lots of bride molds, but this pony was in such good condition under that little bit of paint and little bit of dust that I thought actually it's better to do a restore. I'm still looking at it and thinking, I don't know if I'm not happy with just a little restoration. We did so little to it. It required so little help. I want drastic changes. But I do have so many ideas, and I'm working on something, a collaboration that I think you will love. But yeah, lots of things in the making. Also, something really cool that I will tell you about. I don't know if it will happen or not. I think it will happen. But we are considering renting a little office to use a bit of storage and for work, and I'm thinking of moving my recording area there, which would mean potentially that I'll be able to do more videos. My goal will be 1 video a week, and that will be one way to potentially do it. And also that means that I could introduce the other lines that I would love to work on. The next video, or the video after that one, will be a Polly Pocket repaint. So not a restoration or well, I guess kind of a custom, but a complete repaint of a very large Polly Pocket set. And I also want to start with Monster High dolls. But more importantly, I want to have the 3D printers and the laser machines in there, and I want to potentially at some point maybe do some little workshops for local kids. And the reason I can think of all these projects is because of your support. the fact that I set up the Patreon, and so many of you are supporting me that way, and obviously with the ads here on YouTube and all the work I do on the side. I do lots of content creation websites, educational websites and things like that. That is allowing me to start thinking about doing this more permanently, I guess. So thank you again for all your help and your support and your trust. Everything I received, I also want to give back in any way I can, and I think maybe I have this idea of helping people see how they can share the things they create. So yeah, the big goal would be kind of a workshop or maker's space where you can learn or practice doing things with the machines I have, but also promoting your content, like how to edit videos and how to basically make a living off of these things, or you know, a little extra income, and realize that you don't have to limit yourself to what you see as very popular content, or like there is so much you can do. There is anything you do and you're passionate about that you share is really interesting to watch. And I say to watch because that's way that you can like monetize what you do and be able to keep doing it, but obviously just learning how to do things is amazing. And yeah, I want to do something like that, and obviously make it a space that you can use, I don't know, for free ideally, but we'll see. Thank you for listening. Let's see what's happening in the video. We are adding tinsel to the hair. I found that the easiest way to do this is just do the regular nylon hair first, and then you add the tinsel. I try to do it every about 3 hair plugs or so. You can do tinsel for the whole hair. You can do anything. That's also why I wanted to show this video, even though it's such a simple one. But to demonstrate how easy it is to turn a pony that looks quite, I don't want to say neglected, because this pony was a custom in the making, I think. But a pony that looks like it's not recuperable, easy to turn into something else. Oh my god, I'm sorry. How easy it is to fix ponies, basically. And since I'm mentioning this, if you want to try your own pony restorations or pony cleanings, you can check my Etsy shop. There are lots of bait ponies or ponies that need repair, and you can also get hair and tinsel hair, and sorry for the plug, but it's all part of the big plan. Thank you. Pony. So the last thing we need to do is make sure that the eyes are clean enough. Clean enough? Yeah, clean enough. And to do this, I'm going to use, like I said, a little sculpting tool. I put it in some hot water and then try to scrape off the paint that was left over, the white paint. And then we're going to repaint a little bit more using a miniature brush. And I mix some black, actually like a very dark gray with a little bit of white to get close to the color that was used to paint this eyes originally. Words. I said words and then I thought of work. I have been listening to Hamilton a lot. Do you know Hamilton, the musical? I love musicals. I had a few on repeat every day. I do the whole story. Like I love all the feelings that musicals have. The music and the feelings. And I have been listening to Hamilton. So all through making this pony, recording this audio, I keep singing Hamilton songs in my head. The one that I'm singing right now is the one of the Schuyler sisters. Oh, I really want to sing it, but I'm not going to. But we should do a Hamilton pony, and then a Wicked pony, and a Les Mis pony, and Jesus Christ Superstar pony, which is my favorite musical. Gosh, I don't know why you come to this channel, but thank you for being here, thank you for watching, and thank you to the patrons. You are honestly, they are making such a difference in my life. This is helping me so much, and I have so many more things planned for you, good things. So let's look at the results now. This is the Bright Pony Bride. I can't remember if it's Bright Pony or Pony Bride. Before, bit of glue here and there, some marks, no eyes, but with just a wash and some new hair. Work. Here comes the bride. This is the result. I think this pony is ready to get married. Even though she doesn't have the accessories. I did think of making the accessories, but I am not very good at 3D modeling yet. Although if it is something that you think is very important, please let me know and I will try to do accessories for the future ponies. I try to include more information about the pony and the different variants in this video. And yeah, I went all over the place, as usual. Sorry for that, but thank you for listening to me again, and thank you for watching, and I will see you very soon for the next one, which, like I said, is going to be either a collaboration or the Polly Pocket custom. If you need any tools, any supplies, you can find the links below. Please consider visiting the Etsy if you are looking for ponies to adopt. Thank you so much again. I said thank you so many times, but I am so grateful for everything and to everyone. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.